Hi Aries, hi everybody. This is Lee at Precious Astrology. We are looking at May 2018. My website is www.preciousastrology.com. So we have some big changes going on in May because we have the planet that symbolizes change, Uranus, called the change bringer, is going to shift from Aries into Taurus. Just so you know, it's also going to go backward over the course of this year and into next. It will go back into Aries a little bit and then move forward definitively next year. But that helps us adjust to the huge kinds of changes that are going on. So we'll talk a lot about that in this horoscope. I don't never know what to call these, our talk. But anyway, think back to 2011 and all the changes you've been through since then. So when I've talked to individuals about this, they get this look of horror on their face because they think, oh no, I don't want to go through that again. But have no fear, because Uranus only wants progress. It's pushing us down the road further in our evolution. It's not going back. There's no going back. Even though the planet goes retrograde, it's not to kick us back into 2011. Have no fear. But think of that magnitude of change. Think of how much you've changed since then. That magnitude of change is going to hit a certain area of your chart, and that's what we're going to talk about. Looking ahead 7 years, this area of your life where Uranus is now going is going to completely transform. Just the same kind of magnitude of transformation you've received since 2011, that same magnitude will happen, but not the same themes, not the same events, not the same people. And not in this, if the same people, not in the same way. It'll be very different and new. Uranus is all about the new. Also, in a similar time frame, we've got Chiron, which is kind of a rock in our solar system that astronomers have called everything from a small planet to an old comet. That has newly gone into Aries. So here we have Aries and Taurus. There's a story playing out here. Places where you were hurt back in 2010, 2011, may be having to do with those events in 2011. Where you've been wounded, this is where you have a chance to heal now. But bringing a fresh energy into a new area of life, because Chiron was in Pisces, now moving to Aries. So you can more proactively put your energy into healing in a new way and be stronger. So it's not like you're healing to become the old person you were before the wound. It's you've healed into like more of a super being. You've become stronger in those broken places, so to speak. Both these planets, if you think of Chiron as a planet, will be going retrograde through this year. They're going to be giving us all time to adjust so that we don't just get all this change thrown at us with no way to catch up. So they'll be going forward and then backward, and that's a good thing. But emphasizing this Aries-Taurus part of your chart. Before we dive in, and much related to Taurus and this huge Taurus theme that's coming up, we're going to talk about money a little bit. If you want to improve your relationship to money, your bank account, your creditors, your landlord, your personal sense of okayness and satisfaction with your financial health, our upcoming Sexy Smart Money Magnet tutorial is exactly what you need to help you identify your blockages around money and your habits around money. We called it Sexy Smart because money itself is frequently thought of as sexy, right? You know, flashy cars, high lifestyle. But making the money, actually the hard work involved, managing your money, doing the nitty-gritty stuff to make your finances okay, that is not so sexy. And then we didn't like the word just sexy. We're like, well, it's not sexy exactly, it's sexy smart. So that's why we're calling our program that. You might wonder, some of you. But anyway, this program is designed to dissolve any blockages and change your habits so that you can improve your financial situation and your emotional situation around money. For those who sign up, and the link is below, early, you get the early bird discount. So we've encouraged you. We really want, I mean, our desire is to reach out there and help people who are still in pain around their finances. Me and my three business partners, Mimi, well, there's three of us, sorry. There's Mimi and Carolyn and me. And together, because of what we've been through, kind of looking back 10 years, what we've been through since then, we've gone through a lot of hardship early on with money and figured out ways to completely transform our lives. And we're standing in a very different place financially now than we were in 2008. And so over, this era, for us, we've found certain techniques, certain things that work, that can help you. They've helped us, and we know they can help you improve your life around money. So I'm going to be coaching. This won't have much astrology in it, this program. This is really a very like focus on money. Let's get moving. Let's roll up our sleeves. Let's do exercises. Let's visualize. Let's do some practical things. I'll be coaching you guys through different money exercises to help you clarify your relationship with money, because you need to do that first. You really need to understand where you are to know where you need to get to. My business partner Mimi is going to coach you on the practical ways to manage your money in a healthier way, and my business partner Carolyn will guide you through visualizations and meditations to help you gain clarity and to heal. So the three of us are throwing a lot of material into this. It's set up into 6 modules. You could do it in 6 weeks if you had a lot of time on your hands, but you really want to go through each exercise, each visualization, do the tasks that Mimi recommends to practically get your, do the practical stuff. And if you commit to all of that, you'll be shocked at what happens in your money situation. It really works. The stuff works. So if you want help with all that, this program's for you, and we're looking forward to it. We're so excited about it. Moving on to your chart. So Aries, clearly you have been impacted by Uranus. You are impacted now by Chiron moving into your sign. So this is such a healing time for you. Such a healing time for you. And so many of you will feel called to go into a kind of healing discipline of some sort. So you may just be practicing healing kinds of things like yoga or other kinds of practices, meditation, maybe certain diet changes, maybe a spiritual practice, but you're going to feel so compelled to do healing things. So not only can you heal yourself so much, if you think of the wounds over the past decade, you have this opportunity to really, not just, like I said before, it's not healing to get back to some previous place, but you're like going to become more of a superhero kind of healing where you're stronger. And the key to Chiron is really to understand that just as much as you heal yourself, and after you heal yourself, and you just have to be a little ahead of the person you're trying to help. As you get yourself stronger, you look to the next person who's not quite as strong as you are, and you find a way to compassionately lift them up, maybe multiple people. So the idea is not to heal yourself by going out and pouring all your energy into others so that you're left with nothing and you're still wounded in some way, but to heal yourself first. Learn those techniques. It's like the money program. Carolyn and Mimi and I know how we've healed our money situations. It's clear to us. We are in no doubt as to how we healed ourselves. We can now share that with you. There's something you know that you've done, that you've achieved to help yourself heal and move forward in your life. There's something you know that you can share with others to help them in a compassionate way that is wanted. I'm not going to force someone to take our money program if they don't need it or want it. Just so when you're healing others, you don't like beat them over the head with it. But if they're ready to receive whatever it is you have to give. It's a great way to just make yourself even stronger. That is the secret to healing. So, that is your personal story. As for your business story, something really exciting is happening in your business arena. The biggest thing going on for you in your chart is an improvement in your financial situation. Over this year and next year, you have these opportunities to show your leadership, to step into your full power, to step into kind of the light and kind of your full, there's a space that all of us have in the world. It's meant to be us, and a lot of us shrink smaller than that space. We don't fully expand into who we're supposed to be, and this is now your time to do that, to experiment with in the way you approach your career in making money. So linking those two things is key for you in your career and growing your financial world. So being the leader that you are, being willing to be that, being willing to change, being willing to deal with the unexpected and to go on a roller coaster ride of the new. So most Aries don't have, just a pure Aries doesn't have problems with that, but our charts are more complicated than that. So it's very easy for an Aries with maybe a lot of Virgo or Pisces or Libra or some other amalgamation of stuff to get a little hung up to the point where they're a little frozen. And as much as they may want to change, they may not be able to. But you're going to be kind of forced to, just as you were forced in 2009, 10, 11 to totally change your life. There'll be kind of a bit of momentum here pushing you to do the same thing with your career. And it can only be good, especially if you're willing to take on leadership, willing to try the new, willing to take the risk. Risk is involved, but if you can go for that, you're going to dramatically change your finances for sure. So that is very exciting stuff, and that's really the story right now. We'll be talking more about Chiron and the healing potential there. We'll be talking more about Uranus as time moves on. You've got these bodies out there supporting these areas for a number of years, 7 and 8 years. So it gives us time to adjust. It gives us time to change. Don't expect too much too soon. Have patience with yourself. So happy May, and I'll be talking to you soon about June.